So when you think of Salvador Dalí, if you're anything like me, you think of him as this eccentric prince of Spanish surrealism. I think of the clocks, of course. I think of elephants with impossibly long legs. I think of ships with butterfly wings. And of breaking an egg over the sunrise. And I think of that intense mustache. Of course, early in his painting career, Dalí was doing, I suppose, much more conventional work. Work that is realism, but you can just see the hint of that surrealist genius pulling at the edges. Still, it's in this time, this early time, before Dalí morphed into the Dalí that we know, he painted one of his most reproduced, most famous pieces. In 1925, at the age of only 21, Dalí painted Young Woman at a Window. Dalí's 18-year-old sister stands at a window watching the Mediterranean Sea in Cadaqués, the coastline town Dalí called by far the most beautiful place in the world, 11 years before the beginning of the Spanish Civil War. This is Ana Maria Dalí. So Salvador Dalí was very close to his younger sister Ana Maria in their early life. In fact, Ana was his only muse until he met his wife Gala Dalí, and that is also like a whole saga that we have to talk about. But Dalí painted Ana several times. And I know a lot of the models we talk about have sexual relationships with the painters. And you're probably thinking, you're going to get out of all that this time because they were siblings. Sorry, my friends, no. One specific painting fueled rumors that Dalí at least had some sexual desires for Ana. Figura de Perfil was painted in 1925. Like Young Woman at a Window, it features Ana Maria staring out a window at the sea in Cadaqués. Also, like Young Woman at a Window, it really accentuates Ana Maria's butt. Even more so, actually. Made everybody feel pretty weird, because she was his sister. As a quick side note, in Cadaqués in 1925, when both these paintings were done, Salvador Dalí introduced his sister Ana Maria to the oh-so extremely famous Spanish poet Federico García Lorca. And Ana Maria and Federico developed this deep friendship. Of course, maybe they weren't as close as Federico was to her brother Salvador. There's a pretty strong chance that those two were involved romantically. Lorca did write a devoted poem to his friend called An Ode to Salvador Dalí. And it's long, but here's some of it in English. I'm sorry, I'm sure that it's really amazing in Spanish, but anyway. Oh, Salvador Dalí of the olive-colored voice, I speak of what your person and your paintings tell me. I do not praise your halting adolescent brush, but I sing the steady aim of your arrows. Anyway, Ana Maria and Salvador Dalí's close sibling relationship kinda totally imploded. Not long after Dalí was painting her standing in windows in Cadaqués. There were a couple of reasons for that. One, Dalí met Gala, and she became his muse. No more time for the little sister. Two, Salvador wrote a biography in which he talked about them having like a troubled childhood and a bad relationship with their father, and it really upset Ana Maria. Apparently, she didn't think her family had been so terrible, so she wrote her own memoir, and it was called Salvador Dalí as seen by his sister. This did not go over well. So what did Salvador Dalí do? He painted her again. But this time, instead of like just a beautiful young woman staring out a window, he painted his sister like this. So this painting is based on a pornographic image. You can see Dalí went nuts with the phallic symbolism, all kind of penetrating her. This painting is called Young Virgin Auto-Sodomized by the Horns of Her Own Chastity. Wow. But wait, really quick, what happened to their friend Federico Garcia Lorca? Lorca didn't make it past 1936. He was assassinated at the beginning of the Spanish Civil War for being a socialist, for being a poet, and for being a homosexual. Salvador and Ana Maria never made up. In 1984, Salvador Dalí was taken to the hospital after a fire at his home, which is actually suspected to have been a suicide attempt. Ana Maria hadn't seen him in years, but she went to visit him to attempt a reconciliation. Dalí apparently shouted her out of the room, and that's it. The two siblings never spoke again.